We got a very important mission to do today, first thing. And if I don't find this thing, then the rest of the video is over. Or actually no, it just means I have to go to Halfords and spend money, which I really don't want to do. This thrilling task requires me to find my heat gun. From about 2 or 3 videos ago, I used a heat gun to take apart my headlights and put new ones on. Well, let me just show you what one of them headlights currently looks like. But yeah, this is one of the lights. I did all that, and then about a month later, some turd decided to brake check me and then drove off. No details, no nothing. I've got a lovely photo of him. I'll put it on the screen now, but I will blur his face because I don't know, I just feel like that's the right thing to do. I didn't actually want details from him, but he was just an arse. He slammed on his brakes. I went into the back of him. Doesn't bother me, mate. I work at a body shop. You're the one with a f***ed bumper anyway.
This side's lovely and fresh. And this side is a new light.
I ended up having to get a whole new light, well, it's a used light, off of eBay, a xenon light, which was probably around £50. But I wanted to keep things as cheap as possible because I bought cheap xenon lights to do what I did to them. I didn't then want to have to go and buy a brand new xenon light, so I again bought this light. I haven't done anything to it. All I've done is put it in the car so that my headlight actually works. But you can see again, this lens is snapped and it's scuffed. But it works after a new bulb. Slightly different colour. I'm going to have to eventually replace this bulb. So there's a couple of things that this car really needs, because when you get in the car, right? So you get in the car, you put the key in the ignition, and as soon as you turn the key, it comes up with 1,000,001 faults. So this car really needs some TLC, but it's bloody cold. So make sure you keep your knobs warm. Right, heat gun. Let's go and find the heat gun. It has to be in here. I've looked in my Audi, I've looked in the flat, I've looked at my nan's because I took a couple of bits to my nan's, and yeah, ever since my parents moved, it's just gone. I don't know how. But there is just the most random stuff, so if it's going to be anywhere, it'll be in here. It's just not in there, is it? It's just definitely not in here. Standard. I got to take this lens off, put the black strip in, and then put the new lens on. Any other damage? Don't think so. I don't even mention it. I think the bonnet took most of it. That was dented in, which pushed the headlight in, which snapped all of these tabs on the old one. And I've just pushed them out as much as I can, just to stop it getting in the way of the light. And we'll deal with that another day. Nice clickbaity thumbnail right there. We got the heat gun doing its thing in the box. This is just essentially the exact same video that I did when I did the lights, so I'm not going to worry too much about filming any of this. But that's warming that up, getting the glue in there. Then I've got to do the same with this one to get the black trim out. And then you've got to swap the black trim out, put the new lens on, heat it back up, bond it back together, and we should be good. I reckon it's at 350 degrees. Oh, that's nice. Can't be that hot if I'm just blowing on my face. I don't believe that. I didn't believe it last time either. I just have to say how beautiful this technique works. So you make a makeshift oven, leave it in there for 15 minutes, you come out and you just do this all the way around, gently pry it apart everywhere. Can't do it one-handed. Get that in and you just gently pry it apart. This doesn't matter if the lens breaks because I've got a brand new one. I just don't want to break the plastic moulding that it goes onto. Oh yeah, buddy. Wowzers, that is some stretchy silicone. Boom, here we go. Yo! Duff! What's going on, man? What's going on, Duff? Lens number 2 is off. Nice. And all I want from this is this. That black trim. I don't even know if I'm forgetting anything. Look at all this leftover shit. Got that, all these screws. Look at these tabs that I broke. That's fine. Let me just put it back together.
Okay, I got that on my finger. Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll wipe off. Nice one.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Something that I just find quite funny. Every single one of these bolts is something specific. Like you got a T25, a T30, like 10 mil nut, and then right in the middle of the bumper, Audi just decided to just put a flathead screwdriver to hold the main part in place. Yeah, man. I ended up doing a little bit more off camera. I'll show you once Duffy's off because I don't want to go out the front. Duff, you ready to jump off? Okay. Go on. Duff. Good girl. Good girl.
Alright, it's all done. Looks really nice. No, there's no scratches and it actually fits. The only thing I need to do, obviously, sort out the bonnet, sort out the bumper.
Something else that I want to do today is give it a scan with OBD11 again because it's been a while since I've scanned it and sometimes it plays up, sometimes it's, you know, still got the hesitation. All these years later it still has a hesitation, but I want to show you something.
Right. We've got oil everywhere actually, and this is going to be my oil leak all over the cam cover, or this cover. You can see the sill. Is it all the way around? It's not all the way around, it's not at the top, but definitely down here this is all wet along the whole thing. So this is a job that I've got to do, not today but definitely soon.
And I remember having this issue in my Golf and this leaking made it hesitate, so I don't know if it's going to be a similar scenario.
Fix this light.
Had to replace the actual cover that holds all the bulbs in. The same thing that I had to do this side like 3 years ago, so this side eventually went. Had to do that. Now the only thing I want to do today is replace this trim because this number plate light doesn't work. No matter what I do, I've replaced the bulbs, it's just not working. So I've got a whole new unit which I'm going to install today, and it looks like we just got to take this cover off to get to it. So going to do a bit of research and then start on that. Now we gotta get to these 4 bolts somewhere in there. But also thought I'd just quickly show you what I mean. So that one's on, that one's off.
Yeah, here we go. Wicked.
It's in. All the bolts done up tight.
Now we'll get that back on.
There we go. I did it!
That wasn't too bad actually.
Is it paying off to be like this? Yeah, that sounds right. No, don't that one, that one, that one. Oh my days, I'm getting very pissed now.
I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Right. Triangle. Alright, that's secure, and this one doesn't do anything because the tab's broken. But we'll pretend. Yay, we did it. Shut the boot and I got soaked. Cheers. Love that. But it works. Still open it.
Everything's done, back on, got absolutely soaked. And the last thing I want to do is just scan it with OBD11 just to see if there's any faults that have come up at all. Here we go, we got 9 faults apparently in 5 different areas. Let's have a quick look. Let's go to engine, faults, what we got, unknown, short circuit, what is this? What's this saying then? Let's have a quick Google. Loose wires, faulty crank position sensor. Basically it could be loads. It's one of the codes that I think we should just delete and come back to, see if it comes back. Steering column, radio, because the standard radio is gone. CD and radio again. Boring. Immobilizer. Oh, because of the key? Nope, because of the radio. Comfort system. The key is dead and the battery's dead in the key. I was meant to do that in this video, but I just forgot. Alarm triggered by a door contact switch because of the key. Anyway, basically, delete all these codes and see what comes back. I ballsed it up. It was on this page after a 45-minute drive home, and I pressed clear. So it just didn't keep any of the stuff that would have come up. Oh well, we'll just pretend that it's just the radio that's faulty. Yay, everything's good with the car, yay. All I've got left to do is change the battery in the key. I don't think it'll be very interesting and worth filming anyway. Oh, I can't forget this, don't want to leave this in the car. The OBD11 device. If you want to get one, by the way, use my link in the description. It gives me something, so yeah, thanks. If you do want to get one, links in the description. Don't have any plans for another video, but I'm sure there'll be another video randomly pop up, so subscribe for that. Like the video as well if you haven't already, and drop your comments down below. I love reading them. The next video is actually going to be the bloody gasket that I got to change when the weather's a bit better. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.